Hello students, in this video we are going to learn the next advanced tactical idea, which is attraction. In attraction, you attract opponent's piece to a certain square and after that you can execute a tactic. Let's look at an example. In this position we are white. Take a look at our queen and opponent's queen. If we can move this bishop out of the line with a check, then we can capture the opponent's queen. But the problem is, if we move the bishop away, opponent's queen will capture our queen. So our bishop must move away with a check. And how can we give a check with the bishop? The black's king is on the light square. Our dark square bishop cannot give a check on a light square. So you have to put the black's king. So you have to attract the black's king to a dark square. And how do you do it? You play rook f8 check. You are attracting the black's king to a dark square. Black is forced to capture the rook. He does not have any other square. And our job is done. Now we can execute a tactic. We can play bishop cross g7 and it's a tactic on the opponent's queen. Discovered attack. King cross g7 and we take the queen. In this position, we are white and using attraction, we can set up a mating net on the black's king. Here white plays queen cross g8. White is attracting the black's king toward the h file. After king cross g8, he plays rook h8. We want the black's king to come to the h file. So we play rook h8 check. King will capture it. And now we have attracted the king to this file. Now we can do a tactic. We can set up a discovered attack. We can play bishop f7 discovered attack and it's a checkmate. So using the attraction, we lured the opponent's king in our mating net. In this position we are white and here also we can first play queen h7 check. We are attracting the black's king on this diagonal. Why? Because our bishop is on this diagonal and if we can move the knight away, then it will be a discovered attack on the opponent's king. This is what we want. That's why we sacrifice the queen. And now you can play knight f6. It's a double check. So in double check, only the king can move and then you play knight g6. It's a checkmate. In this position, we are black and here black played rook to h1 check. Why? Because after king cross h1, we can bring our queen on the h file with a check. Queen h7 check. Now our queen is on the h file. And look, this bishop is pointing toward this square. So if opponent's king was on h2, then we can move the knight away and give a double check. That's why we play queen h2 check. After king cross h2, we have attracted the king to the h2 square so that we can execute this double check. Now we can play double check. Knight f3, it's a double check. King will go to h1 and now you play rook h8, checkmate. In this position, we are white. And look at our rook. Our rook is controlling this file. And if opponent's king was on g8, then we can simply move the bishop away and give a double check. So we want to attract the black's king on the g8 square. That's why we play queen g8. We sacrifice the whole queen. Now king is attracted toward the g file. King is on the g8 square. And now we can do a tactic. We can just move the bishop away and it will be a double check. Bishop e6 check. King must move in the double check, no other choice. And then you play rook g8. It's a checkmate. Now let's go to the next idea.